You know what I mean? Whatever. Yeah, let's get to voting for everything. Let's just do everything. Let's view all categories. And I want to start on this end because obviously for some reason they start with game of the year and I don't want to do that. Because I think if you go down okay. All right, cool, we're good. Okay, so some of these things I am not familiar with. I do not watch esports. There's a lot of shit here that I'm not privy to. So they're getting random votes, okay? This isn't the goddamn presidential election. These votes may matter. However, it's, you know what I mean? We're just giving the edge to somebody who doesn't know that they need it. I don't know. But let's see here. Best esports event, recognizing an event across single or multiple days that delivered a best of class experience for participants and the broadcast audience. Valorant champions, okay. Evo, right? Evo's the only one I hear about. Let's just do Evo. You know what I mean? We'll keep that quick and simple. There we go. One vote down. One vote down. You know what I mean? We're already there, baby. Okay. So let's go next. Best esports coach. The esports coach judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2023. Again, don't know. Zonic, you get my vote, all right? Good luck, buddy. Next. Best esports team. Again, I don't know. We'll do Fnatic. Fnatic? Fnatic? Also, can you guys see this? Hold on. I want to make sure you guys can see it. I don't want to be blocking it. Hold on. Can you guys... I guess I need to, like... close. Maybe I need to... I guess it's fine. You guys can see it. I don't want to be blocking. It looks like I'm blocking it. Here, let's do... I'll move my camera here. No? Yeah. That works out better. I'll move the chat box. Move the chat box up here. You say League Worlds, of course. What? League Worlds? Oh, I took away my vote. Okay, there we go. All right, this shit is loading so slow. All right, best esports team done. Best esports athlete. Do not know. We're gonna vote Faker because he looks pretty cool. And then we're gonna go next. Okay. Like I said, some of these I do not know. League of Legends is pretty cool. Also watched some Arcane recently, so that gets my vote. Content creator of the year. Weird. Hold on. I don't have my glasses on, but hold on. I should probably flip this too while I'm over here talking shit. Never mind. I'm just gonna be facing this way. I'm not gonna look at chat. Okay. I will be looking at chat, but it's gonna look like I'm looking off screen. It looks very unprofessional. Or whatever. I don't see X button on here, so it's all good. We're not voting here. You know what I mean? No. Let's vote for Iron Mouse. I'm not sure why. Just whatever. I don't know content creator. Most anticipated game. Recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. Potential to push the gaming medium forward. You know what I mean? I'm looking off screen again. I should look this way to look at chat for some reason. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. Now, out of these 5, I think, weirdly enough, which I think the one with the most potential to push things forward would either be Hades 2 or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Simply because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is building off something that they already built. That is like, from the looks of it, it's going to be way more open world. It's going to be way more going on with it. And it's obviously one of the best games ever made, building off one of the best games ever made. And then Hades 2, you know, was all over voting that year for everything. It was getting all kinds of awards and shit. And while I think it is a great roguelite, is that what you call it? I think Final Fantasy might have the edge over it, simply because it has the most potential. If Final Fantasy VII comes out with a lot of options and, you know, I guess customizing, I'm not sure what you're going to be able to do in that game, but if they expand on the linear style that they did in the first one, I got Rebirth. So let's go Rebirth. Easy peasy, booby squeezy. Best adaptation, recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Holy shit, dude. Yo. This is actually fucking hard right here. What the hell? What the hell? This is actually kind of tough. Twisted Metal was weird as shit, but it was good in a weird way. Is it going to beat these? No. So there's that. Gran Turismo, did not watch it. Cool. Castlevania Nocturne, I'm not done with it, but I think from the gist of what I've gotten from it that they're kind of leaning away from the source material. So it's not really adapting. It's more just like kind of creating its own thing. And I might be wrong about that, but there's only so much you can do in a side scroller. And I don't think it touches on all the shit that they touch on. And then you have Last of Us and Super Mario, which I think are the two contenders here, really. And while Last of Us was really good, I think Mario knocked it out of the fucking park, because it actually kept a lot of, like, well, they both did great. I don't even know how to get into this. They both did fucking awesome, but Last of Us 1 being adapted into a show, they changed some shit, and it kind of made me a little sour on it. While some of the changes were good, I was still like, come on, dude. You know what I mean? What are we doing here? Super Mario Brothers, though, them being able to adapt like the Donkey Kong area to it as well, and mix in Mario Kart and actually hit up all these like Easter eggs in the movie. And Chris Pratt wasn't a complete utter like fucking train wreck. I got Mario. I'm voting Mario on that one. I'm sorry. I love Last of Us, but sorry, Mario. Best multiplayer for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences. Irrespective of game genre or platform. Baldur's Gate 3, I guess it is multiplayer. Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, Super Mario Wonder. For outstanding online and design, including co-op and massively. This is tough. Baldur's Gate 3 is probably gonna win a ton of shit, but I personally think it wouldn't win this one because multiplayer is great, but there are some aspects of it that are kind of like not that intuitive and not that great to like experience as a co-op, experience, especially until you know the game more. So as like a newbie going into it, it didn't really feel like, I don't know, there was like points where Jay was going off and doing shit and I missed complete cutscenes and stuff. Like you have to sacrifice that in that multiplayer. So I don't think that's the best. Diablo 4 is a train wreck. While the Diablo formula and that co-op is fun, my personal vote out of things I've played, I haven't played Party Animals and I haven't fully gotten into Super Mario Brothers Wonder, especially with the multiplayer. Street Fighter 6, it's my vote. You know what I mean? Fuck we talking about here. Street Fighter 6 was so intuitive and it was one of the easiest to approach as a newbie. I think that one's had a blast on that. Best sports and racing. No UFC. FC, but no UFC. FC, F123, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels, The Crew, Forza Motorsport. Sorry, that's the easy one. I haven't even played a lot of that. I played it today. I haven't played a lot of it, but it's definitely something that's like, who the fuck are we kidding here? Out of these? I don't think Forza's formula has like changed or needed to change much over the years, but they somehow make it better every year. Best sim strategy. This is something I do not play. I don't play any of these. I played Pikmin 4, so that one gets my vote, I guess. But this is the best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. I think Pikmin, because it's an absolutely amazing game. No, I have no idea. I did that one video on it, and that was the last bit I touched of it, because just not for me. Best family. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Disney Illusion Island, never played it. Party Animals, never played it. Pikmin, played a little bit. Sonic Superstars, never played it. Super Mario Wonder, played a little bit. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. I think Mario Wonder has this in the bag, but I'm sure Party Animals is fun too. But I feel like those type of games are kind of catered towards like, what do you call it? Adults, teens, adults, not outside of like a family, but just like party games. It's just more of a party game than it is a family game. So I think Wonder has this one. think obvious. I mean, it's just Mario games are so easy to pick. I'm not familiar with the others. They may be better, but Mario Wonder probably has the most popular vote, and I personally like that more. Best fighting for the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. God of Rock, never played it. Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. I only played out of these Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6. Mortal Kombat 1 was amazing, but for me personally, I didn't like how combos string together in that game, and that's just in general for Mortal Kombat, because they want you to do these fucking weird ass special attacks in the middle of combos, and it's so easy to drop them. I don't like that style. Street Fighter 6, however, they made it so simple to the point where you can just pick up and know how to play a character like super fast. And then if you wanted to learn more on top of that and master a character, that's there too. And if you wanted to just say fuck all the modern control stuff that they added, just go to classic controls. They had everything in that game. The lobby, they had the campaign, they had an online lobby where you can interact with people and have some fun custom matches and stuff. Street Fighter 6 is fucking amazing, and it should win a lot of awards, in my opinion. Best RPG. Oh God, Liza P. I
don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Best RPG for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. Starfield. Starfield. Sea of Stars. Sea of Starfield. Starfield of the Sea. There's that. Liza P. Hold on. Sorry, I keep getting a little sick or something. Liza P. Final Fantasy 16.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
No. Baldur's Gate 3. It's an easy dub. You know what I mean? Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the most revolutionary games in the past, I want to say 10 years, but I feel like it's too early to say that, and it feels like a recency bias, but if you know, you know. Where's that at?
Hey!
Oh no, fuck. Hit the wrong one.
What that mean? Mess with me? What that mean?
If you know, you know.
What they do?
What that mean?
You know, you know.
Best action
don't know.
adventure. Best action adventure game. Alan Wake 2, amazing. Marvel Spider-Man 2, amazing. Resident Evil 4, amazing. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, dog shit. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I forgot Tears of the Kingdom even came out this year because there's so many fucking amazing games, which is crazy. So let's see. Hold on, sorry, I had to fucking change something. So let's see. Alan Wake 2 is a good option. Resident Evil, they're all good options except for Survivor. That one is like, why is this even here? Spider-Man 2 is amazing, of course. Absolutely loved it. Resident Evil 4, we just got done playing. The DLC, amazing. Tears of the Kingdom, of course, amazing. This one's hard. This one's kind of hard for real, but I think personally I like Alan Wake. I don't think overall it did like anything crazy. Like, what is that? For the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, that kind of sounds like Alan Wake. You know what I mean? But the best, I don't know if Alan Wake is the best because there are a lot of like quality of life things that kind of suck. Like traversal is super slow. You're walking at like half a mile an hour. It's so bad. But Legend of Zelda, obviously, I mean, I don't even know why we're spending a lot of time here. That game has everything down. Has traversal, has customization, puzzle solving. It has the combats there, and this is everything that what this category is. So obviously, Tears of the Kingdom wins that one. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Best action game. For the best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat. Ooh. Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Dead Island 2. Ghost Runner 2. Hi-Fi Rush. Remnant 2. Did you beat Tears? How many hours? I beat Tears. Come on, baby. I beat the fuck out of Tears. Oh, you picked RE4 on action? I'm not even mad at that, really. That's a good choice. Did I beat Tears? Yeah, I beat Tears. I don't remember how many hours. But I'd have to like add up my streams. I streamed every bit of it, so whatever my streams are together, I'm not 100% sure on that. Best action game for this. I didn't play Remnant 2, but I heard good things. I didn't play Hi-Fi. I played a little Ghost Runner 2. I played a little of Dead Island 2, and I played all 100% of Armored Core 6. and that is for a great reason. You know what I mean? Armored Core 6, are you fucking kidding me? To come out and be a game that I never cared for and then become one of my favorite games of the year. Easy dub for this. And the combat was tremendous. Dual zimmies, of course, all day, every day. But it was tremendous. It was absolutely... FromSoft is just fucking murdering it. You already know. I ain't even have to... It's FromSoft. You know what I mean? I should have just said, hey, it's FromSoft. Period. Best AR and VR for the best game experience, playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. The only ones of these that I've played is a little bit of Humanity. And honestly, it eventually got me annoyed as fuck. And I am not going to vote for that. But Resident Evil Village is amazing. I already know about that game. Gran Turismo 7 is amazing. In VR, I don't know about any of these. So for this, I'm going to go Resident Evil. Did I say Resident Evil 7? Resident Evil Village. Because that game's amazing and we need more Resident Evil Village in the world. Yeah, AC6 taking that easy. 100%. Hundo. Best mobile game. I don't play mobile games, so all these are way over my head. For the best game playable on a mobile device, Hello Kitty, Monster Hunter Now, Honkai Star Rail, Terra Nil, and Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. I'm picking Final Fantasy because I like Final Fantasy. Moving on. Best debut indie game. I've only played one of these. Pizza Tower's on here. I thought that was an old game. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio. The only one I've played is Viewfinder. And I think the mechanic in that game of taking a picture and changing it into like the perspective of whatever you're looking at is crazy. I think Viewfinder, I'm going to vote for Viewfinder here simply because I haven't played the others. And also I think Viewfinder deserves it because it's well made. I've seen a little bit of Pizza Tower gameplay and whatnot, and all the rest I haven't seen. But I definitely want to check them out. Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Dredge, Dave the Diver. Hey, Dave the Diver. Steve, give your Dave the Diver review. And put a Dave the Diver review in the chat, Steve. In, what is it? 5 words or less. Okay? So you have Cocoon. Again, never played it. Viewfinder's the only one here I played. Best indie though? Shit. Maybe Dave the Diver, I guess, because I've heard a lot of stuff. I've also heard a lot of stuff about Sea of the Stars and Dredge. So if Steve types a good 5-word review of Dave the Diver, I might vote for that. Because that's all I can think of. But we'll skip this for now. Best independent game. We'll come back to it until he hits me with a 5-word sentence. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates, patches. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, No Man's Sky. Shit. Recognize the game for outstanding community support. I feel like Destiny 2 is like always there, and Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. Because there's such updates and patches. Transparency? That's a hard one to answer, dude. I think that's always like, it's always the right 3 because they're always pretty transparent every year and they're always nominated. But to be different, I think Cyberpunk maybe. Just because they kind of turned the whole game around. I haven't even dove into that DLC yet, but for it to kind of come out and have like great reviews to the point where people are excited about a sequel. I don't know about the fucking community response or how well they talk to people, but I'm going to vote Cyberpunk 2077 for that. And it looks like we have a 5-word sentence. Dave the Diver. It was pretty good. By Steve. It was pretty good. So Dave the Diver gets my vote. That's all we needed. Cyberpunk literally recovered from the horrible launch, sparked interest again, 100%. Exactly, Phil. And I think I kind of feel, the only reason I'm like hesitant on this one is because I kind of feel like they're asking something different. You know what I mean? They're not really asking like which had the best comeback, which is kind of like, that was pulling me away from Cyberpunk. And maybe leaning towards something else. But I don't really keep up with these other 3 games, so I'm sure their fan bases are going to vote for them. But from outside looking in on some of these games, Cyberpunk's support has been amazing, so I'm fine with that. Best ongoing. I fucking hate these so much. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Apex. Oh wait, why am I wasting time? Sorry. Cyberpunk. Oh wait, well I'm wasting more time. What is going on? Genshin, Final Fantasy, Fortnite. Come on, what the fuck are we doing here? Best ongoing? Are you kidding me? I went from the launch of Fortnite, the launch of fucking Battle Royale. I brought you boys in. I brought Steve and Phil in. You know what I mean? We were playing that. It was one of those I had to like recommend, and then we dropped in, and we kind of fell in love with it, and we started playing it a bunch. And then it hit a point where we're like, it's kind of done with. You know, it was like the prime Ninja days, and I was like, this shit's so corny. There's like Fortnite dances that our kids are doing. Let's get out of it. And I miss seasons upon seasons of great skins. And I was like,
Give me that.
and I can never get those. So what happened was I started getting back into it over the past year. And now cut to me having probably spent another $100 on it and fucking like unlocking all the fucking battle pass. And I play it like religiously now, almost daily. How do you do that over years? This thing launched in like 2017. It's been 6 years. How do you do that? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Exactly. Phil said it best. We keep coming bike. Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning for message. A Space for the Unbound. Chance of Sinar. I need to play all of these games. I don't know why I'm not playing these. Goodbye Volcano High. Chia, Terra Nil, Vinba. I haven't played any of these. I'm going to vote for A Space for the Unbound. Because I am not familiar with it. So, there's that. So let me go back. Okay. Sorry. Innovation and accessibility. Again, I don't really use a lot of the accessibility features. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be prepared. Be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Street Fighter 6. From the modern controls, Street Fighter 6 wins this. There's no way. I mean, unless these like other games did something for like actual accessibility features, like things to help people play that have like disabilities or handicaps and whatnot, maybe they can take the edge. But overall accessibility, as in like just picking up the game and playing, going from one of the most difficult games to fucking pick up to one of the easiest by far. One of the easiest to use, one of the easiest to learn fighting games ever. Street Fighter 6. And I'm sure there's accessibility things for disabilities that can like that are also in that game too. I'm assuming. I haven't looked, but I'm assuming. But yeah, out of these, in my opinion, Street Fighter 6, obviously. Oh shit! Best performance awarded to the individual for voice acting, for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. Yuri Lowenthal, Spider-Man 2. Neil Newbin, Baldur's Gate. I think he's the white-haired dude. Didn't forget about Modern Controls. Yeah, Modern Controls was fucking crazy. Oh, you use colorblind on Forza. That's cool. Huh, shit. Well, I guess colorblind's on like most things, but that's pretty interesting. You actually use something to affect your gameplay. You know what I mean? That's pretty sick. Melanie Libbard, Alan Wake 2. Oh, that's fucking saga. Damn, she looks good. Idris Elba, Cyberpunk. Cameron Monaghan, Star Wars. And Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16. Let's see here. This one's going to be hard for a lot of people. For me, maybe not so much. But I think Yuri does a great job no matter what. So in my head, I think Yuri or Melanie are like the two that I'm actually fighting with in my head. And I might actually go Melanie because she's not only just doing voice acting, but which most of these people did like other things too, like facial tracking and motion capture. But Melanie, like that game literally pulls in real actors and shit. So there are scenes where she's really there. And it's like, you know what I mean? Holy fuck. I'm Black Superman. Of course, Idris Elba. But Melanie Libbard, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. That She did amazing. I hope she gets this award for real. Or Yuri. I'm fine with Yuri. Best audio design. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. Holy shit. I think out of these, I'm actually fighting between Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, and Resident Evil 4. And I think I'm going to go, personally, this is best in-game audio and sound design. So this isn't like soundtrack. This is actual like hearing shit, moving around. Alan Wake 2's got my vote, I think. The fucking design in that game where you're just walking around and you hear wake, just like, what the fuck? It like wakes you up. No pun intended. I'm sorry, no pun intended. But
Give me that.
yeah, that game's audio is insane. Like there's no way. I feel like that one has a hands down dub. Or actually Dead Space 2 has great audio too. But yeah, exactly. Like Dead Space sounds were crazy until I met Alan Wake 2. You know what I mean? And I was like, holy fucking shit, what world are we in? Best score in music for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I love Tears of the Kingdom's music where it's like blah 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 and all that kind of shit. But weirdly enough, the one I pick out of these is Final Fantasy 16. And the only reason and the only thing you need to know is just watch the Ifrit versus Phoenix fight and listen to that music and just know that that was made by people. You know what I mean? People actually made that fucking masterpiece. That shit wins hands down. If Final Fantasy 16 gets anything, it's got to be that one. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Liza P, Super Mario Wonder, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Best art direction? I hate the soundtrack. Oh, you hated the soundtrack. What the fuck? That's the only thing it had good going for it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's continue. Best art direction. Does Liza P get it? No. Super Mario Wonder might get it. That's pretty artistic. Just like the bending they do on like what a Mario game looks like. Maybe. This one's kind of hard, man. I don't know, like, you know, achievement in artistic design and animation. I don't think Liza P gets it because the design and animation are basically derived from Souls likes or Souls games. So it's like, it's not really like innovative and it's not really outstanding in the way that they kind of are implying, I guess. Alan Wake 2 might get it just because just the shit they do, the overlaying of like footage, the overlaying of gameplay, the overlaying of like cutscenes in like the real world as you're walking through. And even when they show like a real life version of Alan Wake on the TV and stuff and like that kind of shit, that's mind boggling for real. And Super Mario Wonder is doing a bunch of shit too. I don't know, man. This is tough. I think I'm still going Alan Wake 2. Give Lies something? Nah, you know what I mean? Nah. After that final boss, you ain't getting shit from me, you know what I mean? I'm just joking. But yeah, no. Alan Wake 2, best art direction. I loved Alan Wake 2's art. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Okay, Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 16, Phantom Liberty, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2. For outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Narrative development and storytelling. It's got to be Baldur's Gate. Right? Like Baldur's Gate, you're literally kind of like crafting the narrative as you're going. It's all voice acted and it's perfect. I don't know what else to say on that one. Best game direction, innovation in game direction and design. Baldur's Gate again. Out of these 5, Spider-Man, Wonder, Tears, and Wake, Baldur's Gate gets my vote there. Best game direction. Like that's out of these, there's nothing that they can touch on Baldur's Gate in game direction. There's absolutely nothing. And oh shit. Oh hot damn. 6 games. This fucking dude, whenever they get to the orchestra and they're playing these 6 scores like intertwined. That's gonna be fucking crazy. I can't wait to hear it. Game of the year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. We have Tears of the Kingdom. We have Baldur's Gate 3. We have Super Mario Wonder. We have Marvel Spider-Man, Resident Evil 4, Alan Wake 2. I personally think that it keeps giving me warnings. Goddamn, I need to quit looking over there. I personally think get you to dive deeper into BG3. It's crazy. Oh yeah. See, I'm recognizing game right now. You know what I mean? I personally think this battle is literally between Legend of Zelda and Baldur's Gate 3. And from those 2 games, I played a shit ton of Zelda, and I haven't played a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. Zelda was phenomenal in many ways. It had, it was perfect, really. Like it's near perfect, and everything you kind of wanted out of like that Breath of the Wild style Zelda game. And then you have Baldur's Gate, where they're literally like innovating on RPGs to the point where other devs were like, yo, know this, our game is not going to be Baldur's Gate 3. You know what I mean? They were literally coming out like, do not expect this. This is not the standard, which is fucking mind-blowing. Yes, there is a handicap in a way in Baldur's Gate 3's favor, because it was a game that was also in development for, I think about, I think it was like 7 or 10 years or some shit. It was in development for a very long time. And I think I also heard that they had a lot of test runs where they would like let players play it, or like early access or something, and get feedback. So they had years of like going, yeah, okay, fix this, and it leads to this big ass product that you have now, where you can craft your own narrative and have millions and thousands of different combinations of shit that happens in your gameplay, and play hundreds of hours and never even see the end, and have a joy. And it's fully multiplayer, and there's so much shit going on in that game. So it's really a battle between like innovation and like that thing, the thing you're like familiar with, which is like Tears of the Kingdom, right? That's the thing you fucking know, you love everything in that game, the customization, the crafting you can do, and it like really feeds on your own creativity. But Baldur's Gate does that too, to the point where I saw videos of people stacking boxes to get to a tower, and there actually be like rewards for these type of things, and there's all kinds of items you can pick up, and small things you think, okay, I just dropped a bomb on the floor, or I just discarded a bomb or something on the floor, and then a thing blew up near it, and then everyone in the vicinity fucking dies. It's like just small little minute details that actually come together that you run into in that game is like, it's fucking crazy. And I think the thing is like, I don't think other games are going to be able to achieve that. So for that reason, I think just by default, and whatever handicap that Baldur's Gate has, I think Baldur's Gate wins this shit. There is no reason for Baldur's Gate of the year. And I fucking love Legend of Zelda. That is my favorite game of the year, probably. But if you're asking me what game of the year is, I think Baldur's Gate wins this hands down. Fucking zero contest. That's how confident I am. That's crazy that there's even any other nominees. You know what I mean? If you're talking about innovation, if you're talking about a masterpiece, if you're talking about great music, great voice acting, fucking dialogue for days, like I said, multiplayer, customizing in any form of any fashion you want. You know what I mean? It's just the amount of shit this game offers, these other games can't offer. And it's similar to how these other games can't offer what Tears of the Kingdom offers. You know what I mean? But I think there's levels. And I think the amount of shit that Tears of the Kingdom offers is here. And Baldur's Gate is fucking way up here. Off the screen. Off the camera. So that's my personal fucking voting. You know what I mean? I thought if I went back here, it would show everything. Oh, it does. Yeah. Game of the year, Baldur's Gate, baby. Baldur's Gate, baby. Baldur's Gate, baby. Alan Wake, baby. Final Fantasy 16. Alan Wake, you know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. I would like to see how many of these I actually get right, too. So I think I will try to keep this up, or try to remind me, I guess, if y'all can, because I should be co-streaming, official co-streaming this shit whenever it comes out next Friday, or next Thursday, the Game Awards. So look out for that. I will be streaming it, and remind me to bring this up because I want to compare it to what actually wins, and we'll do like a little bingo card thing and see if I can actually get most of these. And I personally am confident in my choices. I think I can, like, yeah. I think Tears of the Kingdom makes up for it here. And I think Baldur's Gate gets it here. So, yeah. Yeah, we did it, mate. We fucking did it, mate. We did it. We fucking did it, yeah? All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you, Phil and Steve, for reminding me to do that. That was actually a blast. Ada Wong or right, and it looks like everybody voted Wong, or 75% voted Wong, which is right. See what I did there?
See y'all later, Mike.
Give me that.
Oh. That's the damage sounds from fucking, you know what I mean? From not fucking, but from Dark Souls. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you fellas later. Thanks again for watching. Resident Evil's done. Yeah, and for those of you who are gonna watch the Game Awards next week, I'll see you there. Later, fellas. Later, Phil, Steve, Groob, CJ, Riches. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll see y'all later, man. See y'all later, man.
See y'all.